Hello, hello, welcome on back to an episode of SkySaga and Ep52. We're still in Alpha 6, and this is episode 52. It's either 52 or 51. No, I'm pretty sure I just released or uploaded 51 like a couple days ago. This episode is going to be kind of slow and tedious and kind of boring, so I mean, if you want to skip this episode, feel free, but we are going to get to see some interesting things in the SkySaga world because, well, it's nearing Christmas, and they have released a bit of a holiday update. I had to download it was like a 48 meg or 58 meg, something like that update. Probably with all the changes to the models and new items and whatnot. I have gone on the daily adventure already, and along with the normal loot, I picked up some Christmas-based stuff. So Midwinter Leaf, Midwinter Snowman, Candy Canes, Midwinter Baubles, Midwinter Hat, and a Midwinter Wreath. Evergreen leaves and festive decorations to brighten up any home. Use to craft a beautiful midwinter tree. Do you want to build a snowman? No, I don't. Well, I do, but not in the sense of the song. Sweet and tasty can also be used to craft a beautiful midwinter tree. And used to craft a beautiful midwinter tree. And opening this up, I don't have a recipe for the tree. So, we have to head off to the City of First Light because we have a quest to turn in anyway. I've already been here, already picked up all the quests I possibly can and whatnot, and there was this one quest I forgot to grab the items for to turn them in while I was here last, so we're gonna head back here anyway, and I wanted to head here to show off everything they've done. I will have to say my FPS in this area now is a bit lower than probably should be, like, for what they added. I don't know why. But yeah, there's actually a lot of people on around here, and a lot of people. But yeah, this is their festive here. What's this person doing? What are you doing? Stop it. I don't look. Also, give me a second. I'm trying to remember what the key was for the hide HUD. Was it? No. F12 it was, okay. So yeah, here is the Midwinter Tree, aka Christmas Tree, holiday tree, depending on what you want to call this. This is SkySaga after all. This is very interesting how they did that, actually. They used leaf blocks, which we actually have gotten some, I think purple leaf blocks. They used candles for lighting it up, and I'm not entirely sure what that is at the top, but it looks like a golden something or other. Golden bell, perhaps? Could be a golden bell. Yeah. And underneath they have Christmas presents and whatnot, or presents in general. Which actually looks pretty awesome. We'll get to see some of these, actually, in the next episode, or this episode, depending on how long we're here for. They also have some Christmas lights up on the strands around here. I actually like how these look. It's very simplistic. I actually do wonder, though, if they give off any light or not. It doesn't really look like they do. Like, if we look here, this looks lit up from that lamp there, but if we look over here where these Christmas lights are, it doesn't really look lit up, but maybe they do give off a faint light. Who knows? But since I turned off the HUD, I can't see any of the overlay icons. Okay, yeah, it was the, here. Yeah, we had 15 mushrooms to turn in. Oh, by the way, I have 226, Settler Guild marks, 171 Explorer Guild marks. I have a lot of marks. And I even have 25 Gladiator marks, even though I'm at rank 0 for Gladiator. Yeah. Also, the, one community quest where we had to deal with the doors did get finished, and I'm trying to remember where that information is. It's not a request. Which key is it? I thought it was under here. Heroes. Photos? No, details. Ah, yeah, details. Okay, it's under details. Good to know. Ah, we can actually enter a model. Motto, not model. Title, we are still the architect. The sigil, we got the silver key one and the regular key one, of course, but we are sticking with the silver one. The regular one, by the way, looks like a gray silver, but the actual silver one is a lot brighter, in terms of, like, it's being actually silver. Yeah, we still have that. So we did get within the top 10%, which means we also got the stone double doors, and I also unlocked some other recipes as well. Since last episode, some chill spike boots, an icebreaker helm, bitter wind gloves, chill spike doulet, a hammock, a wood fence. Also got that key sigil and silver key sigil. I'm reading this off of a text file I have, just listing all the recipes, so I don't have to remember all of them. A square pot, which is good for decoration. I wanted to see what exactly they look like. I kind of took a quick glance at it when I learned the recipe. Ah, those. Okay, I remember those, yeah. Stone double doors and the fire pit. We actually just got the fire pit not too long ago. You guys remember the fire pit, I think. It's not the first time we've seen it. Nor is it the first time we've had it. We actually had it in our old island, right outside the doorway to the ruins, as a lighting device, and yeah, there it is. The other ones, they're mostly frost-based armor, and did we get a weapon in that? No, we just got a full chill spike kind of armor set from that already. I haven't explored everywhere in here, and figured we would take a little look around, see if there's any other holiday-based modifications they did with this place. Doesn't really look like it. Nothing here, anyway. What are there for gladiator quests, by the way? What do you have here? Complete 1 PvP match, defeat 3 enemies, score 3 assists, complete 3 PvP matches, complete 1 capture the flag, right? See. And the other ones were locked off until I was Gladiator rank 1. That was kind of the ranking lock system I had talked about when Alpha 6 came out so many episodes ago. Oh, I did forget to grab something before we came here besides those mushrooms that we had to bring. I do have a couple of treasure ambers to bring and unlock with you. Tao Ying? So it doesn't really look like they added anything Christmassy or holiday based outside of a bunch of snow and a little bit of stuff at the entrance there. Okay. But there is a bit of a Christmas spirit or a holiday spirit in the adventures that we go in. Anything in here? No? Okay. Yeah, we'll see that in a moment. There is something else here. I saw this fight for honor and glory in the arena. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is in the slightest. But let's, before we head off into the arena to check that out a bit, let's head back to the base and grab those 2 treasure ambers that we forgot to grab. Or I forgot to grab. Sprint by holding shift or walk with control. Yep, thank you. Loading screen information. I actually like how they have that in third person. Also worked a little bit on the base here with expanding this out. I'm not liking this edge here, by the way. I'm gonna have to figure out a better way to smooth this through instead of just having it a pure diagonal. Where did I put those treasure hammers? I think it was in this chest. Yes, it was. And you should notice a modification to the game, and that is no more music. I disabled the music. There is a setting permitting me to do so. But I also have the Silver Explorer Sigil Scroll for hitting, I think, rank 20 of the Explorers Guild, and this Trailblazer Player Title Scroll, which I think is 20 for the Settler. So we got that title, and we got the silver. Okay, so those are the other 2 things I I had forgotten about in that chest, actually. I remember about the treasure amber, but not those. Alrighty, let's head on off back to the city of First Light, unlock those 2 treasure ambers, and then check out what is going on at the arena and see what exactly that is about. What the hell is going on the left there? City of First Light. Where is that being taken from? I have no idea where that's being taken from. Oh. Nope. Hello, Sharp Rock. Gonna head on over here as quickly as possible, not to waste too much time. Ow. Already tallying. What do we got here? An icebreaker boots recipe scroll. And this other Arctic gear is Bitter Wind hood. So we actually have the icebreaker helm and the Bitter Wind gloves, but I'm not sure if we have those in particular, so we can actually go ahead and learn these. Yes, we can. And what do you have at the shop? Because I always forget that you have something at the shop. Right, 9,000 knots for a furniture recipe, treasure amber, and 1368 for gladiator armor. 6,000 for tempering dust. Contains between 10 and 50 tempering dust. Take this to Italian. Contains the keystone of any rarity and biome. I actually forgot about what exactly these did. You know what? We actually have the knots. Let's go ahead and buy one of those furniture ones and see what we actually get here. Crude stone statue B. I don't think we've actually learned that yet. We have not. Oh wow, we actually get to see that in person too. Huh. That's actually kind of cool that they did that. Should we buy another one? Let's buy another one. I want to buy another one. Let's see what we get. We got a ornate stone pot A. Ah. That'll be better than the square pot. What does this require? 2 stone fragments, and 2 iron plates, huh? That's actually not too bad. That's not too bad at all. So we got a few recipe scrolls. Awesome. And that is it for the treasure amber and everything else I want to do. So let's head off to the arena. Fight other players in PvP matches. Don't forget to bring your gear. Team deathmatch. Games looking for players 1. Capture the flag. Games looking for players 1. More modes coming soon. Huh. Let's see. That makes me wonder then, do we need our own gladiator armor? Because it's technically PvP related. I don't know if you can bring your own armor. Like, is the armor stuff I'm wearing now going to be able to be used there? I don't know. I don't think it'll be. What was dropped here? Fighting clocks and okay. Yeah, those are going to actually be dropped. I've got plenty of both. I don't need them. Oh, and this week's community quest, which only has like 2 days left on it, is actually bone fragments. If you're wondering where I have those in my inventory, that is why. But yeah, we have turned in 288 apparently. Oh no, 304. Okay. And apparently everyone's already hit the 200,000 that was required for the community quest, and I'm already at the 250 I needed for this. So I expect to get quite a few things here for this. I would like to get into the top 10% for the bundle recipe scroll, but I need to be in the 44th position or higher. And let's see, what does 44th position actually have for turned in? 1,478. So we are nearly 1,000 away, and I don't know if I can get that in 2 days. So we may not be able to get that recipe scroll just yet, which is unfortunate. But you know what? As for that arena, let's go ahead
Capture the flag.
Head into capture the flag. Hello, announcer person. What? That was weird. That was really, really weird. What just happened? That was weird. Yeah, this screen. I'm very familiar with the screen. Yeah, waiting for a player to join each team. Huh. Yeah. Um, One problem with restricted access and early alphas and the times I typically record is not many people are actually online. There was a lot of people in the main lobby, but for me to actually be able to do that, I would have to see someone announce it in chat, and would have to do it on the kind of on the spot. PvP in SkySaga is still broken as always, though. I believe. Well, I know I made a comment about it on Twitter at one point. I don't know if I made a comment about it in a video. I did try capture the flag at one point and ended up just quitting because it was a 1v2 and captured the flag, and I don't even know why the match was even permitted to start on a 1v2. In a capture the flag setting, I would imagine a 2v2 minimum, not a 1v1, not a 1v2, but a 2v2. That is it. Like, the teams need to be balanced. 3v3, 4v4. Now, if you got a 5v5, anything past a 5v5, I could see if one team has one extra player, it probably isn't going to make too much of a difference. At least not a massive difference, but, so that's what the PvP thing is about with the arena. Okay. So they've apparently made that so you don't have to run all the way up to the gladiator and to the doorway that is somewhere up there, somewhere. Did that sign say welcome to Alpha 6? Midwinter has arrived. Indeed it has. Yeah, it did say welcome to Alpha 6. Yeah, we've been here for a while. Been here for a while, sign. No, I think I'm going to end off the episode here. Simply because what I want to do next is probably going to take up another 20-30 minutes or so, and this episode is going to be an hour long or so at that point. Sam Wickich? That extra C is throwing me off. Join to capture the flag game, huh? Okay. I'm hoping when this game becomes less alpha-based and a bit more released that the PvP in this game actually gets a lot more populated, so we can actually check that out in a proper setting. Because I'm really wanting to do that, and it's like the only thing we have not touched upon at all in this series. It is something I really want to do. But again, the lack of players at the moment that actually want to do it, and waiting for them can take forever. So I'm gonna skip that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It's a bit of a chill one. Just wanted to catch you guys up on a few things and whatnot. Next episode, though, we will definitely be going on a adventure. Which biome, I don't know quite yet. And I would ask for comments down below, but I'm actually going to be recording that episode right after this one and probably a couple others tonight. Or as many as possible until I do Forced with Des Moines Airy and Tate Fox. We got another recording session today. We actually postponed it by a day, so yeah, got that to do in a bit. But until next time, take it easy.